On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, featuring homes from RE/MAX Professionals. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good evening and welcome to a special late edition of The House Detective. If you haven't caught the show before, a couple of quick facts about the show. Yes, we've been on for more than 70 years. We've been on for more than 30 years here in Northern Nevada. My dad hosted the show for 15 years and I've been on it now for a little bit over 16 years. That's what's going on with The House Detective, if you haven't caught it before. But now we're going to bring you down to Carson Valley because Carter Hill Homes has a library of homes that you can build on 1-acre home sites. It's a really interesting way to build your semi-custom home. It's Carter Hill Homes, building homes in the Carson Valley, here on The House Detective.
We've built homes with history and charm as a background. We've built on golf courses, and we appreciate views of snow-topped peaks. We're Carter Hill Homes, and the Carson Valley is our home, and we want to make it yours. Our 1-acre neighborhoods of semi-custom homes capture the beauty of the valley, and you can create a space just for your needs. Go to our website to get more information to start enjoying life in the Carson Valley with Carter Hill Homes.
Seasons in Northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in Northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
With all the kids back to school, it's time to be thinking about what's next for your family. Well, we've brought in Samantha and Sheree to talk about some advice for buyers and sellers. Right now, what are you telling your buyers?
Buy when the time is right for you. Don't wait for the market to shift. If the price looks right in your monthly payment and you can afford that, go for it. Don't wait.
That's right. Don't wait. And for sellers, what are you thinking for that, Sheree?
Yeah, I'd say now more than ever, sellers really need to have a realistic idea about price and have your home show ready.
That's right. Make it pop, right?
Absolutely.
Make it stick out when it comes to those buyers looking at it so that when your house is on the market, it's not just another house.
Absolutely.
Okay, with that knowledge, we're going to show you some homes from RE/MAX Professionals. Number one, let's see it, Samantha.
It's your own private community with mature trees with a quiet setting. It's Mogul Meadows, and it's where you'll find home number one, a home in turnkey condition. Set in the trees, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home sits on a large lot with no immediate rear neighbors. There is over 1,500 square feet of living space, and you'll like the open living room with the bay window and room for formal dining area. The kitchen has a breakfast bar with granite counters and a knotty pine cabinet. But it's the setting you'll love with extra space around you and peace in the area. This is a great home for $749,500. If you would like a private showing of the Mogul Meadows home, call Jan McKenzie. Call Jan at RE/MAX Professionals to set up a tour to see home number one.
Enjoy incredible views from Southwest Reno that's quiet, private, and convenient. Home number 2 is located above Lake Ridge Golf Course and is just minutes from everything. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has everything that you want, including 2 fireplaces, one in the formal living area and one in the casual living area. This home has impressive hardwood floors, a wet bar, and plantation shutters. The kitchen has picture windows with granite counters, and the private backyard is built for the incredible views. Don't forget the neighborhood has trails and a swimming pool. This almost 2,200 square foot home is priced at $868,000. To find out more about this Southwest Reno home, call Chris Lehman. Call Chris at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 2.
Let's bring you to the little-known neighborhood of Canyon Hills. Home number 3 in Cold Springs has a mature setting with a nice amount of space. This single-level 4-bedroom, 2-bath home has a refreshed front yard with new sod. Once inside, you'll notice the expansive living room with a fireplace and a breakfast bar off the kitchen. The kitchen has a solid surface counters with stainless appliances. The primary suite of this over 2,100 square foot home and has access to the oversized lot with a patio and mature trees. It is a great buy at $525,000 and there is a 3-car garage. If you're interested in this Cold Springs home, you can contact Jonathan Lanuza. Jonathan is at RE/MAX Professionals and can tell you more about home number 3.
Here's an almost new home that's close to Carson High. Home number 4 has a modern feel with some nice upgrades already added. This single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has a 3-car garage. Most of your time will be spent in the great room with a fireplace, but there is a versatile space that could be perfect for a home office as well. The kitchen has a large island with quartz counters and a walk-in pantry. The large covered patio adds to the living space while the yard is low maintenance. This almost 2,000 square foot home is priced at $625,000 and there is an EV charger already installed. To find out more about this Carson City home, contact Julie Connect at RE/MAX Professionals. Julie can give you more information about home number 4.
We've brought you out to the Woodland Village in Cold Springs for years. Home number 5 is located close to parks, schools, and open spaces. This popular single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home starts with an all-new flooring that includes new carpet in each of the bedrooms. Move past the sitting room to find an open kitchen with plenty of storage. You'll also find a versatile space that's designed to work with your needs. Out back is a fenced yard with a patio and plenty of space for your RV. The asking price of this almost 1,700 square foot home is $420,000. For more about this Woodland Village home, call Michelle Lucetto at RE/MAX Professionals. Michelle has more about home number 5.
The views are incredible from home number 6. The location and setting of this Southwest Reno home are impressive as well. With no immediate rear neighbors, this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home enjoys a host of living spaces and dynamic architecture to enjoy the valley views. The kitchen was finished with quartz counters, custom hardwood cabinetry, and upgraded appliances. The primary suite of this 2,400 square foot home has access to the expansive upper balcony, while the lower level has a second family room, a wet bar, and another deck. The asking price of this Southwest Reno home is $920,000. For more about living in Southwest Reno, call Ryan Kane at RE/MAX Professionals. Ryan can tell you more about home number 6.
6 beautiful homes from RE/MAX Professionals, taking us all over Northern Nevada the way RE/MAX Professionals does each week. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Greg.
All right, now we're going to bring you out to Loca Tile Group. Remember, they do tile, they do granite, they've got outdoor spaces added, and so much more, and they have design professionals on staff to help you out when they're open 6 days a week. Here's Loca Tile Group on The House Detective.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes.
Window coverings are so much more than blinds and shutters. They can add a real accent to any room in your home. Here at Accent Window Coverings, our team of professional designers will work with you to find exactly the look and feel your home needs. Using brands like Hunter Douglas for a stylish look to any window. Stop by our Hunter Douglas gallery inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery. Accent Window Coverings. We'll get it covered.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources.
We've got some simple thoughts, a little bit of advice, but really the best way to move forward when it comes to buying your next home. We've brought back in Kim from Premier. the way to go is knowing what your budget is, and the only way to know what your budget is to get pre-approved, right?
That's correct. And at Premier Mortgage Resources, we have a really great option. It's called the Accelerate Approval, where the buyer just brings in just income information. We don't even care about the assets. And we go to underwriting before they find that house. We're also counsel and mentor them along the way when they're searching. They need to know, what's my payment? What are my costs? So that they can try to negotiate some love from the seller, you know, to make the deal even better. But they need to know these important things before they go start looking, because there's a lot on the market right now and
There
a lot
is.
to choose from.
You were just saying that we have more inventory on the market than we've had literally in 6 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive. But just because there's more inventory doesn't mean, oh, I don't have to go through the steps. And knowing what your budget is,
Right.
It'd be like walking into a grocery store not knowing what you can spend, but this is 1,000 times the process.
It is.
So why would you do that? Or as a realtor, why would you let a client see a home without being pre-approved?
That is correct. So, you know, getting pre-approved is different than getting pre-qualified.
Okay.
Pre-qualified is sitting with your lender, going over the numbers, but getting the actual pre-approval from the lender that reviews the credit and income is important, very important. And it's good for the seller and for the listing agent. It gives them a lot more power to that behind that letter. But also the consumer needs to know the facts.
If you want to get pre-approved long before stepping into a home, you want to sit down with Kim, how they get in touch with you?
775-830-0955.
It's Kim Petrie with Premier. Always great having you in. The excitement's there. The realization of what it takes to get this process done is why you sit down with Kim.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And happy birthday to my kids. I've got 2 of them this week.
Oh, wow. Big birthday
Celebrating.
week.
Yep.
Thanks, Kim.
Take care.
Okay. Now we're going to let you know that Master Service Plumbing is there for your plumbing emergencies 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here they are on The House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
They take care of the job at your house in a very succinct amount of time. They have it down to a fine science of what it takes to get done in a certain amount of time, so they don't waste your time or your money.
One of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products.
Because they are trustworthy.
Exquisite home cleaning is a White Lotus. It's not just the attention to detail, but it's the unexpected.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty.
Do you want some land south of town, or would you like some land north of town? We've got options for you with Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Brought back in, Mary G. One of those pieces of land is your listing.
It is,
It's north
yes.
of town. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
There's a lot going on right now.
That is home number 5. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we get there. Let's see number 1.
If your hobbies include having toys, then home number 1 in Spanish Springs could be the right fit for your family and your hobbies. This single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has been thoughtfully updated with new flooring and a kitchen with quartzite counters and modern appliances added as well. The backyard of this almost 1,800 square foot home starts with a covered patio, but the landscaping complements the size and you'll have room to park your big toys, and there's extra space with a 3-car garage. All of this has an asking price of $599,000. If you want to know more about this Spanish Springs home, please contact Adrienne Diet at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Adrian has more information about home number 1.
It's both thoughtful and picturesque. Home number 2 in the Carson Valley combines a gracious home set on 20 impressive acres. Set just beyond electric gates, the primary home has 3 bedrooms with 2 full baths. You'll find the pinnacle of excellence with high-end appliances, separate prep space, and incredible views through the picture windows. If you plan on having extended stay guests, there's a separate guest house with full kitchen and full bathroom. Also found on the property is a barn with stalls, grooming area, tack room, and a separate apartment. This impressive estate in the heart of the Carson Valley with views of Job's Peak has the asking price of $3,890,000. To find out more about this Carson Valley estate, call Brian Draculich. You can reach Brian at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, for more about home number 2.
If you're looking to enjoy the warm sunlight or you need room to park 5 cars inside, home number 3 in Field Creek has all of that in a great setting. This custom 4-bedroom, 3-bath has an impressive living room anchored by the floor-to-ceiling, cobble-framed fireplace. If you're planning on entertaining, this kitchen is designed for you. There you'll notice a professional range, 3 ovens, 2 microwaves, and expansive counters. The primary suite has access to the expansive deck with a beautiful setting. This over 4,000 square foot home has an asking price of $1.5 million, and there's a loft for some added space. To find out more about this south suburban home, call Denise Hollerbach. You can reach Denise at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, for more about home number 3.
We're headed back to Spanish Springs for a beautiful home in a newer neighborhood. Home number 4 in a 55-plus neighborhood has some special elements added. Here you have a 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. It's all about the great room with lots of windows, plank flooring, and a fireplace. The kitchen has quartz counters, an island, and custom lighting. The only watering you'll have to worry about in the backyard of this over 2,000 square foot home are the flower beds, since there's a sport turf and a covered patio. The asking price is $714,000. To find out more about this Spanish Springs homes, call Johanna Somerset. You can reach Johanna at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, for more about home number 4.
Looking for a horse property with a modern oasis? Home number 5 is an operational ranch sitting on almost 40 acres in Palomino Valley. We'll start with a beautiful 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home that was finished with fire-resistant siding. You'll find alderwood framed windows, soft close cabinets, and an impressive kitchen with updated appliance and upgraded counters. As a horse lover, you'll love the tall ceilings in the drive-through garage. And it's time to relax. There's an expansive deck and an outdoor kitchen with a bar, and it's fully fenced from the elements. Sitting on nearly 40 acres, the asking price is $2,345,600, and there's a separate guest dwelling on the property. For more information about this Palomino Ranch, call me, Mary Grzinski. You can reach me at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, for more about home number 5.
As we said when we started, there's a lot going on here. Is there something that you want to point out that we might have missed, though?
This 40-acre ranch just has so many details. The owner is a builder, everything is permitted, and it's exquisite. The details are great. So it's a must-see. It's a property you have to walk.
Just the outdoor bar, I noticed, is really something special.
It's quite the party space.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that we tape each week here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery. A part of the gallery is Nevada Custom Closets, and they're finishing up that showroom as we speak. You want to see more of it? Well, here it is on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title has been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations
to serve you.
We are First Centennial Title.
You know, we introduced you to our next guest in 2009. That's hard to believe, 15 years, And we don't know a lot about him other than he's local. But what does that mean? We bring back in Kurt Franke from the offices of Kurt A. Franke. Now we know you're local. You graduated from Worcester High School.
Yeah.
But went away to law, or before you went to law school, you went away to where?
I went to the East Coast for undergrad,
Okay.
and actually because I had played football for the great Joe Max Sellers, I was able to walk on a team on the East Coast and play some football there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So played some, and then you went to law school where?
McGeorge School of Law. Which,
Okay, so you sort of came home because McGeorge is really the closest law school to Reno.
Yeah, there
over
was
in
no law
Sacramento.
school at the time.
There's Reno Law School, but
there was
wasn't
no
really
Nevada Law School
Right.
accredited, so
Sure.
most Nevada attorneys went at that time to McGeorge School of Law in Sacramento.
Okay, so you come out of McGeorge and you come back to Reno to study law?
No, I did well in law school, so I got some awards and all that stuff, and so I went to a big firm in LA, Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay, so how long were you in LA?
I was in LA about 5 years at the big firm and kind of realized I missed Reno a lot. It beat LA by a long shot for me.
But you took a break from law for a little while there. What'd you do?
Well, I was writing, getting some small things published, and decided to take a little time off, and so I went to the Bering Sea in Dutch Harbor and crab fished for 3 seasons.
Okay, so you could have been part of Deadliest Catch the early years.
Exactly.
Literally,
exactly.
that's what you did. And is it as dangerous as we think it is on TV?
It's exactly what it looks like on TV.
It is legit.
It is, yeah. So I did 3 seasons
And
there.
you came back with all of your fingers and all of your toes?
All of my fingers, toes, and barely on a couple occasions. But then I came back to Reno and decided this was my home, and I loved it, and hung a shingle, and I've been here ever since.
When you came back to Reno, were you going to always have your own firm, or did you start in somebody else's firm?
I was always going to have my own firm.
Why
I kind of
is that?
learned the big firm lesson from LA, and decided this is a great license to have. You can hang it and start a business, and as long as you can get clients, you start a business.
And that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Having clients and understanding your clients when you're done with a case, and making sure that they're willing to come back to you or suggest you to somebody else.
I think if they see how much you care, I think they come back to you, and I care a lot.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just like any business. If you're going to represent somebody in a court of law, you better do it as hard as you can. Otherwise, they're not going to come back.
You have to believe in them, and they have to believe in you.
If they want to set up an appointment, even through the holiday seasons, how they get in touch with you?
Well, you can call my office at 775-827-6100. Speak with Linda, Camille, or Dana. They'd be happy to set up an appointment, or go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKAF.com.
Offices of Kurt A. Franke. We're so proud to have him here on the show. Kurt, that's great stuff.
Thank you.
Didn't know all that. Crab fisherman, Kurt Franke. All right. Now we're going to bring you from one showroom to another. Let's bring you out to Campbell's Carpets here on The House Detective.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood, and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
We're going to finish up with homes from Dixon Realty. We've brought back in Janae. You've got a listing to finish things up with, number 5. But first, let's see some other homes from Dixon.
It's clean and ready to go. The owners of home number 1 in Sparks have done such a great job that it's almost ready to wrap up and deliver. This impressive 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has a quiet cul-de-sac location. Immediately, you'll notice the newer exterior paint, but you may not notice the new furnace and hot water heater. Other touches found include plantation shutters and fresh fresh interior paint downstairs. The backyard of this almost 2,200 square foot home has a pleasant blend of landscaping with some grass and a nice sized patio. The asking price is $599,900. To find out more about this Sparks home, call Tui Tran. Call Tui at Dixon Realty with more information about home number 1.
Enjoy the sights and sounds of a nature preserve when you move into home number 2. When you move here, you'll also be close to the fairways of the Lakes Course at Red Hawk. This custom-built 4-bedroom, 2-bath home is in a cul-de-sac in Wingfield Springs. The front room makes for the perfect formal dining space with a gas log fireplace. Move further to find a great room with a comfortable living room and a well-appointed kitchen with granite, stainless appliances, and a serving bar. The primary suite of this almost 2,300 square foot home has direct access to the paver patio with fire pit out back. The asking price is $790,000 and there's a 4-car garage. For more about this Wingfield Springs home, call Tim O'Brien. You can call Tim at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 2.
Grand volume ceilings, marble tile floors, along with 5 bedrooms are some of the attractive features found in home number 3 in Collin Ranch. Along with 5 bedrooms, there are 3 bathrooms. While there is a wonderful formal living room and dining room, the family room has a fireplace with a marble surround. A spacious kitchen has an island, granite, and plenty of storage, and access to the balcony that enjoys the mountain views. The primary suite looks out to the mature backyard with tall trees and a great setting. This over 3,200 square foot home is priced at $915,000, and this neighborhood is close to schools, shopping, trails, and restaurants. For more about this Collin Ranch home, call Diane McDonald. You can call Diane at Dixon Realty to find out more about home number 3.
Enjoy security of a gated community with home number 4 in South Reno. You'll also enjoy a long list of stylish features added. This spacious home has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths and a list of upgrades that includes hardwood floors. Entertaining is easy with this flowing floor plan with clean lines and custom lighting. The kitchen features glass front cabinets and works around a large island that creates an abundance of counter space. The primary suite of this over 2,900 square foot home includes a private balcony that enjoys mountain views. Located just down the street from Demonte Ranch High School, this wonderful home has the asking price of $1,150,000. If you'd like to know more about this South Reno home, call Felisa Martin. Call Felisa at Dixon Realty for more about home number 4.
The dramatic styling that's a part of home number 5 in Demonte Ranch is just the first thing you'll notice, but there's a long list of great features found in this Demonte Ranch home. Set in a gated community, this 4-bedroom, 4-bath home greets you with an elegant sitting and dining room framed by arches and pillars. Move through to find the kitchen and family room. The kitchen has expansive granite countertops, and the family room features a corner fireplace with built-ins. The primary suite has access to the balcony that enjoys views of the mountains and yard with paver patio and added storage. The asking price of this almost 4,000 square foot home is $1,275,000. For more about this South Reno home, call me, Janae Scott. Call me at Dixon Realty to set up a personal tour of home number 5.
All right, Janae, anything that we missed with your listing?
Well, you've got to see this one. It has the wow factor. Right when you walk in, spectacular staircase.
All right, it's a great spot down in Demonte Ranch. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back on our normal time next week, 5:30, right here on Channel 2. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.